Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. In today's match I'm going to be playing a game as a warlord that I was wanting to discuss quite a while back but just never got around to it. Helbrecht, the newest Space Marine warlord. He was severely underpowered when first released because the way his special rule functioned, only the card with the highest number of marks of the exemplar provided the bonus damage for your units on the field, but they changed it so that all of the cards that get a mark will add to that bonus damage. So you could potentially get quite a bit of increased damage output as long as you're killing things with the melee attack. So a build like this where you have three really big dudes can be potentially quite strong. It does actually help to have a ranged attack in addition to the melee attack because that extra damage does affect all attack types, but you just have to be careful to actually kill things with the melee attack. So what I'm running here is the Death Company Dreadnought with Berserk. Very powerful card right there. We've got Lord Asterion Moloch with Furious Charge. He's also one that I haven't really used with any other warlord. Again, these cards are, interchangeable with others. I suppose they're not necessarily the best option, but we've got Marnius Calgar as well, who I recently got to at level 5. He's got Inspiring Presence. And then Helbrecht himself is at level 3, so that's where he gets a pretty big melee attack and a decent amount of health for his cost. So, can't forget about the Tech Marine. The healing there is definitely helpful in keeping these guys alive. And you do want to keep them alive because if they die, then you lose all of the marks and all that bonus damage that you gained with them. So hopefully we'll be matched up against an opponent that has a lot of bodyguards so we can see this special rule in action. We're up against some Space Marines led by Lieutenant Tolmaron. Okay, so let's throw down the Dreadnought first. Enemy has the initiative, so they will be going first. We're getting hit by an outflank there. I think we should be good here. Let's go with Marnius Calgar. So we got two guys with Inspiring Presence. Calgar and then Helbrecht. So you don't really want both of them on the field at the same time. Target acquired, perfect. We'll just put the Tech Marine in the center lane for the healing, and then he will get targeted. Don't really want him on the field for very long, just as long as we get that healing off. Barrage is going to hit the Dreadnought, so it's actually, ooh, you know what? It is actually going to be able to kill that suppressor with the ranged attack. So right there, we kind of missed out on some bonus damage right there. Unfortunately, but I think we should be able to clear all of these guys with the melee attack. That's got the Furious Charge coming in here. Even though we did get debuffed by the outflank, that's going to be plenty, more than enough melee damage right there. So with every kill here, you'll see it'll increase the damage of all of my guys by 10%. So very good example of how the special rule should be working. We'll see if it's enough to get us through the match. Tolmaron, of course, can potentially deal quite a bit of burst damage if he gets his cards out right. Of course, the AI is very bad about doing that, though, because they tend to deploy the biggest ranged units at last. They do have an Eradicator, though. With Big Game Hunter, he's going to be extra good against these guys, except they're not actually attacking. So they're going for the ready, which is fine by me, I think. They might actually go for the range next turn, though. We have enough to kill all of them again, actually. So, yeah, lots of stacks right there. So I think that will give us a total of 60% extra damage on top of the Inspiring Presence, which is another 25% from Marnius Calgar, I believe. So, yeah, that's a lot of extra damage. These guys are huge. We got the Storm Talon gunship deploying, and they do have enough to do quite a bit of damage, but I don't think they can actually attack without dying. So they're just going to continue going psychic debuffing Well, we got debuffed by the outflank, but still got plenty of damage here. And at this point, I mean, you could switch to a ranged attack. That's definitely more than enough to take out the warlord. And then, of course, the melee attack is going to do a lot of damage as well. So, pretty easy. I mean, Tolmaron, he's really not hard to beat most of the time in ranked mode. But that is how Helbrecht works. And yeah, when he first came out, a lot of people were really skeptical. I'm not sure how many people play as him now, but he is more viable. Certainly, I wouldn't consider him the best Space Marine Warlord, but with a build like this, you can get through the matches very quickly and deal a whole lot of damage. It's kind of just like a miniature Deathball with these guys. So if you want to use like these big dudes, Helbrecht might be the best option for them. So let me know what you think about Helbrecht, if you use him, and what sort of build, what sort of bodyguards you run with him. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.